What is going on, BlissfulBash MTG? What I'm about to show you is roughly a $14,000 commander deck. You're going to see what all goes into a shenanigan kind of a build like this. But before we get started, please do be sure to check out the description box down below, skis, to get your hands on some sweet pre-order pricing over at sihobby.com. Right now they got Outlaws up for pre-order. If you use code BashFam, you save an additional 10% on your entire order and more. Basically, you're going to be able to get product for cheaper than what you would see on TCG Low. So definitely check that out. It helps me out, it helps your wallet out, and it helps out the owners over at SI Hobby with the sales that they get. The more allocations they can get and give us better deals in the future. We also have the Facebook link, which we're doing a giveaway at 1.6K members. We're doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers on the YouTube, so be sure to smash that like button, comment on this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on all the live streams that we do. We do a ton of giveaways. Also, Patreon and Discord as well in the description box down below. So we did go over this deck a few weeks ago, but what we didn't do is show you the craziness as far as like the upgrades that I put into this deck value-wise. So this is my attraction, Praetor's Voice commander deck. What you're about to witness here is a $14,000 commander deck. Starting off with Yoji and the Spirit Dragon. This is a Friends, Super Friends kind of deck, but I like to call it Friends with Benefit because we have a couple of creatures in here that I like to utilize. And yeah, so far this deck has been probably the funnest deck I've ever played. Everyone always goes, everyone has an Atraxa deck. I'm telling you guys, nobody has an Atraxa deck like what you're about to see. Okay, Jace Memory Adept. There should be a Moxfield link with the deck tech of this commander deck down below in the description as well. So be sure to check that out. As far as the value of this deck, we could push it past the 20K limits by getting the absolute most epic version of every single card. But man, my wallet needs a break. My wallet needs a break. We've done everything that we can. This is the rarest Wandering Emperor showcase, etched showcase that you can get out of Kamigawa, about 130 bucks. Vraska, again, Mythic Edition cards in here, super sick. Tamio Field Researcher, although my buddy Celine was saying that the Mythic Edition cards are illegal to play in like tournaments due to the thickness of the cards, but that's all right. I do have other versions of the cards if I were to actually go to play at tournaments. Teferi Hero of Dominaria, Teferi Time Raveler. Awesome cards here. Vraska, Betrayal Sting. This thing goes hard in this deck. It is so good. Oko Thief of Crowns. I believe this card is getting a reprint, is it not? Anyways, this is the OG from the first collector boxes out there. I think cards like Oko, Thief of Crowns, the Great Henge, and some other borderless mythics foils from Throne of Eldraine are going to carry a heavy premium down the ladder when people realize like, hey, this is the first ever collector box that was ever printed to consumers. I would say it's going to hold some sort of value down the line. So take that with a grain of salt as you will. Tamio, the Moon Sage Secret Lair. Aminatu, the Fate Shifter, fantastic. We're not going to use its ultimate, but the first two we're going to be using a decent amount. Liliana, the Dreadhorde General. Deadly, a Johnny Sleeper Agent, also a good one. Now we get into some Judge Promies. We got Demonic Toot Toot, fantastic card. Imperial Seal, one of the most beautiful cards in the game, in my opinion. It was worth well over $800 to the $1,000 range for a long time until it saw the reprint in Double Masters. We've got the beautiful Counterspell, gorgeous from Amonkhet. Same with Pact and Negation. These are the lottery cards that you would call Mana Drain. I think this is one of the more expensive versions that you can get now. I think it's more expensive than the Judge promo, the borderless foil from freaking Commander Legends, the OG collector boxes. Force of Will, the most expensive version you can get of Force of Will. The Judge on that. We got Force of Negation. Swan Song foil from OG Theros, fantastic card. Fierce Guardianship. This etched foil one here is like 120 bucks right now. It's ridiculous. Borderless foil Cyclonic Rift from Double Masters, still carrying a strong price even after the reprints that it's been seeing. Flusterstorm, a non-foil is like still 30 bucks. A foil is about 100. We still have the non-foil. I would like to get a foil of this because now we got the foil Mental Misstep, which is about $90. Rad Storm Surge Foil, or sorry, regular foil. Surge Foil is a little bit more expensive, but this is about $8. Surprisingly, this card is worth like $80 right now. Atomized Surge Foil Showcase. Deadly Rollick. Again, cards like these, Deadly Rollick, Fierce Guardianship, Obscuring Haze, Flawless Maneuver, and then, God, I'm drawing a blank. Obscuring Haze, Flawless Maneuver, Deadly Rollick, Deflecting Swat. The borderless versions from Commander Masters, I think, will stay solid in price, if you will. We got Dark Ritual, Judge promo. Just a stupid expensive card. Tainted Pact. This card is from Odyssey, I think it is. Foil. This is OG foil is about $400 roughly. $15 non-foil. So there's that. Vampiric Tutor Judge promo about 160, 170. Demonic Call Salutation, Cold Snap or Ice Age, or I'm having a brain fart again. It's only about a $15 card. Swords to Plowshares, FNM promo. This is about $400. Stupid. Thassa's Oracle. I bought this at 70. This has shot up in price over the last 2 weeks. It is now worth over $120. Ridiculous. Zuri Stalker of Spheres. Step Incomplete. Gilded Drake. $220 card right there all day long. Takuthal Inquiry Dominus. Oil and Stain or whatever. Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. Promo from Kaldheim. Academy Rector. Here's about a $520 card right here. This thing is gorgeous. My goodness. Esper Sentinel. And here we get into the meat and potatoes. Ristic Study has seen a significant jump in price. We're looking at about anywhere from $630 to $700 for this thing right now. Stupid price. It's stupid hard to pull, though. It's an abysmal pull. You can hardly ever get the damn thing. Smothering Tithe shot up from $200 a couple of months ago up into the $600 range until recently, now back down to about $520 to $540 range. Smothering Tithe, fantastic. These ooh-woo guys out here are going nuts for these cards. We got Necropotence, Confetti Foil, about $110. Doubling Season, Confetti Foil, about $150, $160. Mystic Remora, about a $30-$40 card right here. Oath of Teferi goes well in this deck. Ichor Moon Gauntlet Foil, all is one. Inexorable Tide from Surge Foil from Fallout. It's about $8. Mox Diamond has been going up again, guys. The from the Vault version is at about 900 mid now, whereas about a couple of months ago you're looking at about 700 to 750 mid pricing. So we're seeing some upticks in pricing in a bunch of different areas of cards. Me personally, I think this should be the most expensive Mana Crypt out there. It's more, I think it's prettier than the Masterpiece. I've had almost every version of Mana Crypt out there. I've even had some of the special guest ones. But this is by far my favorite Mana Crypt. I wouldn't sell this for $400, and it's worth less than that. That's just my take on it. Somebody could come up to me, $400 cash, and be like, hey, can I buy that from you? Honestly, this one is like in mint condition. I would just be absolutely not. Sure, I could take that $400 cash and go buy another one and profit like $70, but I just can't get rid of it. It is so gorgeous. These Mana Crypt versions have always been my all-time favorite. The coloring in the background is just phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. This card has been seeing an insane. Right now it's like $340 mid. This is about $375 mid right now. This card has been seeing an insane uptick in pricing. The special edition Lord of the Rings collectors are super hard to come by. They're almost all gone from where I can tell. I can't get my hands on any. I've talked to multiple different vendors, talked to my partner at store. You can't find them. So they've been shooting up in price. The serialized cards are like anywhere from $5 to $10 grand. There's only 100 of them, so they're ridiculous. But even pulling the borderless poster foil of the One Ring is up to about $370, $380. Mana Vault box topper, we're still looking at a steady $80 to $110 for this card. And now we get into the holy grail of this deck. My favorite version of the serialized soul rings from Lord of the Rings. The Human Soul Ring. This one, to me, looks the best. It's the least rarest, but this is about $1,300 mid. I paid $900 GNS protected for this, which was a solid deal. It is gorgeous, perfectly centered. It's got no scratches, nothing. I might send this one into Beckett to get graded because I think that personally, the serialized cards from Lord of the Rings and the serialized cards from the special editions, I think they're going to hold a premium down the line just because the rarity of them is phenomenal. You know how we got the special guest March of the Machine, 500 each special edition for the Praetors, and you can only get in a certain art, and it's 1 through 500 of each, so it's 2,500 total, and those are seeing anywhere from 1,000 to 2,500, even 3,000 depending on the number per Praetor. Yeah, it's even less with the soul rings. I'm thinking 10 years down the line, something like this is going to be worth about anywhere from 5 to 10 grand. Personally, it's a rough guesstimate. We don't know what the hell is happening with the serialized market, but these are special, very rare. So if you have them, hold on to them because who knows what the hell is going to happen. They were up to about 1,700 mid to down to 1,300 mid. There's eBay listings sold for anywhere from 17 to 18 to 2,500. For these soul rings sold on eBay. So I don't know what TCG's talking about. We got Mox Amber, Mox Opal Borderless, 130. This guy's climbed back up about 190 to 230 for a borderless foil Mox, almost more expensive than a borderless foil Force of Will. Ancient Tomb, Zendikar, Expo, about $250 freaking dollars. Savannah, Dual Lands, all vary depending on condition. This one is heavily played. This one is heavily played. I would say moderately played LP, MP plus. This is definitely like MP minus HP plus. This is probably going to be more towards the near mint side versus all the other ones, and then that also plays a part in the cost. This is a HP probably MP minus. Underground Sea. This is actually probably a LP MP plus. Pretty good condition. We're looking at almost like an LP plus on this. I don't want to pull them out. I know what the backs look like on them. Guys Cradle, this is actually close to a near mint. Not near mint, I'm sorry. This should probably be lightly played just because of the little nick there. But still super expensive. They're sitting at almost 900 now, mid as well. Urberg Tomb of Yawgmoth, still one of the more expensive box toppers now that you can get out of Ultimate Masters. Sitting at about 120 bucks. Cabal Coffers, non-foil borderless, about 30-40. Breeding Pool, Tenneth, this is only like $30 Reflecting Pool Surge Foil. Rejuvenating, Overgrown, Watery Grave, Underground River, Zagoth Triumph, Promo, Command Tower, Spars Headquarters, Sungrass Perry, Besieger Who Endures. It's like 50-60 bucks card right here. It's stupid. Refine's Tower, Godless Shrine, Polluted Delta, Temple Garden. Again, like these flooded strands, I could definitely get the Expo versions for all of these, all of the shock lands, all of my fetch lands and stuff like that. Glittering Caves of Agalon's about $100 Surge Foil right now. Undergrowth Stadium. There's room for upgrades in this. I'm just like so over always upgrading my land card base. It's not worth it to me anymore to get them because you just play the card and it's gone in 2 seconds, right? A lot of the cards that I have that are super dope, are super upgraded, are like gonna be on the battlefield to hang out and people can melt in its glory, if you will. So yeah, there you have it, guys. That is my $14,239 Traxa Commander deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys check out the deck list. And yeah, it definitely is a fun deck. It's probably one of the funnest decks I've ever played. It has a lot of interaction, a lot of just craziness, not really slow play at all, and that's what I love about this deck. You're just gonna get right into it pretty damn quick. And yeah, man, it's ridiculous. It really is. The whole aspect of Super Friends is top tier. There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, be sure to smash that like button. Check out sihobby.com. Use code BashFam. It does help out the channel so much. A lot of the money that we get from all of our discounted codes and stuff like that, affiliate stuff, commissions, goes into upgrading equipment, materials, and giveaways for the channel. So it really does help, guys. Thank you. Be sure to join the Facebook group. We're gonna do some crazy battles coming up here soon. We got a lot of fun stuff going on for Patreon in the month of April. Chaos Patron Pullback, Cavern of Souls, Neon Yellow. Where the heck is it?
We're giving away this next month to one lucky patron. LGS promo, Cavern of Souls, yellow. That's being given away to one lucky winner. So be sure to join Patreon so you can get your hands on something like this. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out, Bash Man.